That's right.
Welcome the king of the dance hall. Hello, me body girl. Captain, don't give me no icky girl.
All right. Cut it off. So we had to come in on the island tip today. We were jamming before we started.
I love Beanie Man. I love Beanie Man.
Yes. Okay. But just in case you didn't know what that was, that's King of the Dance Hall.
Yes. Beanie Man.
Well, I'm Reese B.
And I'm Meljoy.
And today we got some beep to say. All right. You're going to learn today.
If one more person say that laugh from that movie, I'm going to go insane.
I think it's all over Facebook and everywhere else now.
Yeah, this ain't long. Okay, quit. Okay. Come on, let's jump right in. Let's dive right in.
So, we're going to go in right on the Basketball Wives of L.A.
I told you they Project Girlfriends of Los Angeles. I done told you before.
Well, I'm just saying. Them chicks there.
Thank you.
All right. First, we know how the whole season started them riding on Drea. Mm-hmm. Now the tables have turned. Mm-hmm. These are the days of our lives.
Jackie. Let me just say this. Jackie's crazy.
Yes.
She is a nutball.
Yes.
She been the one keeping up all this drama from day one. I don't care what nobody say. I was watching this week. Mm-hmm. And this what struck me about this heifer. They was at the luau's. And I'm going to add an S. I know it doesn't go there, but that's just me. They was at the luau's. Mm-hmm. And so, they were just, having a good time. They had the food set out. They had the people doing the entertaining and the tricks and everything. And Jackie was like, that chicken over there was really good. And they were like, there's no chicken. That's pork. And she's like, pork? That couldn't be pork. No, I haven't eaten pork in 10 years. Oh.
First of all, who don't know?
I'm sorry. I haven't eaten pork in 10 years.
Who doesn't know the difference? Who does not know the difference between pork and chicken?
Pork is the other white meat, yes, but it tastes totally different, yes. Jackie. How stupid is that?
How you missing when they had this pig laid out? Sorry. With an apple in his mouth like this. And you didn't catch that.
I mean, Jackie, how you not know that's pork? You know what I'm saying?
Really? And then cry about it.
I mean, how she not know that? I'm sorry. I need some.
It's all right. Drink some water. It's okay. It's all right. Really?
Really, Jackie? Really? She's so stupid.
Okay. Someone who has not eaten pork for a decade.
10 years. Thank you. Okay. I went off the hog for a while. I did. And when I went off the hog, the first time I had some hog, it didn't settle right in my stomach. Duh. And you can very obviously taste the difference. I'm going to tell you what Jackie is. She's an attention whore. Yes. Everybody has to like her, or nobody can get along. And as long as everybody else is hating everybody else and loving her, she's content. That heifer is crazy. That's why she get married every year. It ain't got nothing to do with keeping a connection with her husband. It have everything to do with attention.
Yes. Insecure attention. That's what it is. Because, she's keeping up. She goes through every single person to tell them, ooh, what this person is saying.
Yes.
Ooh, and if they say this, I'm going to beat them up. You ain't going to do nothing.
I want somebody to fight
Jackie.
Her.
What are y'all step to her?
I'm waiting. Somebody fight Jackie, please.
Lower step.
Fight her.
Because she ain't going to fight.
Get her.
I don't think she can fight.
Jackie. Say something else, Jackie.
I'm going to put a foot to the face.
I'm telling you, she need to be beat up. She need a whooping. And another thing.
Man.
No, go ahead.
But I'm just so fed up. I'm just fed up. And I'm glad everybody's catching. She was trying to start drama. Then how you get mad because other people having conversation to fix their drama.
Thank you.
And then you mad because you ain't included.
I want to know what was said because I feel like, I'm an open book. My whole life is everything. So I want to know what they said because, clearly it's about me. What?
Well, who cares? It has nothing to do with you.
Honestly, y'all, I think it's some narcotics involved in her erratic behavior.
She's loopy.
And I think somebody need to have an intervention. Cause she crazy.
Don't tell me Doug don't be looking at her sometimes.
Doug just
really?
What I tell you that Jackie does, that's why him and her still together. What I tell you? Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I said? Very well. Ain't that what I said?
Yeah.
That's why he ain't going nowhere. And she might could cook a little bit too. Yeah. Them two combined, that's why they still together.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't like her.
But we'll see how it ends. Mm-hmm. You know, tomorrow.
Clearly.
You know, see how this goes in the next episode.
Clearly.
Because these chicks here,
hot bubbly mess.
They drama don't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
At least on the other Basketball Wives, the original, it made sense. I mean, to a certain extent. You know, these girls is just
retarded.
Dumb.
And that makes even mentally challenged people look bad. But, you know, yeah, these girls, something wrong with them.
I don't know. I just wanted to go down. And I'm waiting.
Yeah, I want Jackie to get beat up. I don't like her. I don't care for her.
Since for now, I don't care where it happened at.
I don't care for her too much. I don't. Not really. I don't.
Take her out.
Take her out. Beat her down.
You know what I'm saying? She need to break up like, you know, Matt and old girl.
Gloria. I knew that was coming. I told y'all, wait a minute, hold on. Let me glow. Did not tell y'all. She did. Last time we had a conversation, I told y'all that was going to happen. Yeah. Folks act like they want to believe me, but here it is. They done broke up. He done left her, and he supposed to be dating that other chick. What's her name?
Eva Longoria. Hey, that's a step up if you ask me.
Yeah, she alright.
Yeah, she got more money.
That's true. I might just be hating.
It ain't me. Well, I don't want to be me no way. So
funny looking.
Yeah, I don't want to be me no way. So
that's one of those odd shaped heads.
Yes. But speaking of breakups, the 72-day marriage, the Kim Kardashian debacle.
And I'm gonna keep this face the whole time.
Yes. Okay. First of all, let me tell you why it didn't last. Something is wrong with them Kardashian women. Something wrong. They have a control issue. I'm telling you. And the problem with this one was that he wasn't the one. That's what happened. And you remember he even addressed it in an episode. He didn't want to be like these other men that's married in and just take whatever they wife tell him. He ain't going. He's a man's man. And that's what happened. That's why they broke up. He ain't having it. Go ahead, Mildred. You can remove your face.
Okay. First off, this little wedding here was for show.
Yes, money.
She did all this foolishness so everybody could see that she was getting married. Let me tell you what the deal is. Kim is jealous of her sister.
Yes.
Not like maliciously jealous, but jealous. Khloe met Lamar. They married 36 hours later. They're still together.
Yes.
Okay. What's the other sister's name?
Courtney.
Courtney got the white dude that don't nobody like, including me. But Scott, that's his name. But they have a kid.
Yeah.
And they're pretty, exactly. They have a family and they're pretty happy. That's apparently missing for her in her life. Yeah. And she so badly wants it with Reggie Bush. And sweetheart, I just don't think it's gonna happen. No. And you tried to create it with this other guy who, in my opinion, seems to be like an all-around nice guy. He's young, so he's like 12, and you and I are the same age, sweetie. So you probably should have left that alone.
That's true.
Anyway, you come out the sandbox. Really, that's too much. And on top of that, yes, he is a Midwestern guy, and not to put other guys down around the country, depending upon where you're from. Yeah. But Midwestern guys and families. Family values. You know what I mean? And truth be told, I know he's mixed. I know one parent white and the other person is black. But I think the mama white. Because if the mama had been black, she would have took one look at Kim Kardashian and would say, no, you can't marry her, and it would have been nipped in the bud from the jump. But his mama white. So she was just trying to be nice.
I think he missed all the red flags.
Thank you. All the obvious signs.
All the red flags came down, especially when that one episode when he was learning everything about her that he didn't know.
Like she found out she was married before.
Yeah, he didn't even know that. How you don't know this?
Thank you.
You know, that's something I've been married. When you talk about moving on, I would assume that would have came up. You know, that tells you a lot of stuff he did not know, and I think that was right there was his sign. But he just kept on going, like you know. Maybe it's different. And the other red flags when she didn't want to compromise on where to live. You want to spend all this money to live like somebody else. And he was like, no, I like where I live. We can stay there for now until we move on to get something else. Oh, no. I got lit. That was another red flag. He should have known before he walked into it. This money seems to be the issue.
But you know what? He is so young, and I'm telling you, it's a control issue. He's so much younger than her. You know, probably the one good thing he had going is because he's a young boy. He probably had that stamina and can pretty much probably lay the pipe pretty good. You know, from a young boy standard. You know, I'll give her that. You know, kudos to you for going after the young pole. But at the same time, that is, I don't know, I just felt like that was completely inappropriate. They never should have done that. I felt like honestly, he dodged a bullet. He really did. He might be upset and devastated now, but honey, you dodged a bullet. You don't want to be related to them crazy Kardashians for the rest of your life. I don't care what they say. Look at the stepfather on down. I'm telling you, they all
the men involved.
All the men got some craziness going on. That's why people screw Kim Kardashian. They don't marry her. And you know what? I take that back. I'm not saying nothing bad about all the other Kardashian sisters, but I'm not a big fan of Kim.
No, not at all.
Not at all. And I completely understand why she's not married at this juncture in her life. Not to say nothing bad about her, you know, but I can see what the issues are.
She needs some me time.
Yeah, she does. She does.
Needs some me
Leave
time.
Reggie West alone, because
he's not going.
Thank you. If he was gonna marry you, boo, he'd have married you a long time ago.
You did that man like twice over like a 4 to 5 year time frame.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Thank you.
That's
Find
a wrap.
somebody you like. Find somebody who loves you and you love them, and make it work.
And date.
And make sure
date.
Make sure it's not about money.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not about money. Because if he doesn't have the money you have, honestly, that could be okay. You need a man in your life. Not just a rich man, but a real man.
Yeah.
Take the time to think about that, boo, before you do anything else. Don't let nobody get no parts of your peaches until you figure out what's going on up here.
Yeah, and fix that.
Thank you. That's just my advice to you.
You know what I'm saying? Stop pining after what your sisters got.
Thank you. Find your own journey. You have your own journey to follow. You're the famous sister. Think about that. Yeah. You're the one that has all the fame. Your sisters have that after you. You're the most famous one. So that's part of your journey. Find the rest of your journey. Figure out what you're supposed to be doing. But don't stop all this other foolishness.
I agree.
Moving forward, we lost an icon this week.
Yeah, rest in peace.
After I don't know how many years on 60 Minutes.
Ever.
I think about 1 month after finally retiring, Andy Rooney passed away at the age of 92. Just want to say God bless him.
Yeah. Rest
in peace. He probably knew he was getting ready to go and just wanted to wrap it up and just go. So, you know.
Yeah, he had a long career.
Yeah, that's just a blessing. A blessing. And so we were great to have him. He always had something smart and then good to say and very intelligent, actually. So I liked a lot of his stuff. So rest in peace, Andy.
Rest in peace.
Now.
Well.
Here's where we get to some part that's kind of fun. It doesn't pay to mess with people who have a video blog that people tend to watch. So, to our dear friend, Mr. Ernesto Ayala, you need to stop tripping.
Yes.
Because we know some things about you that we probably should know. Okay? So you might want to be easy. And all I'm going to say, we're going to say one thing to remind you to keep your mouth shut.
Don't mess with us ever again.
Don't mess with us. Because if we have to put you on blast further, we have ammunition, and we will. But I'm going to kick it off like this. And I'm going to finish it all at the same time.
Here we go.
I wish I had one. We'll just fake it.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Here's a quarter for your electric. Loser!
Yes. Just as a sidebar, you guys, y'all be like, what's going on? You know, people like to, crack jokes.
Thank you.
But they forgot that Mel Joy and I can spit them back real good. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to come right, come correct.
Thank you.
So now since you want to talk about us all the time and say that we talk a lot of crap, so we're going to put you on blast today.
Clearly.
So that's what happened, guys. So if you never want to be on blast, don't mess with us.
Here's a quarter for you're electric. Boom! Cut the music back on. We out of here, y'all.
You know what?
Follow us on Twitter, man. Peace out. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
What?
Wait.
Let's do this.
Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to the channel. We rock. Remember, Twitter. Bye, y'all.
Peace out.